Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Just let me know as you come in that you're here. I am just getting last little bit took care of. Last little few things I need to get here. Let me know that you're here. Hi, Tara. How are you? 1, 2, there's 3. Okay. I'm just getting set up. I am running a little bit behind tonight. Hello, Janet from the Crafty Saver. Hi, Mary. Hi, Melissa. And hi, Judy. How are you all doing? I feel like I'm running a race, trying to get everything ready tonight. So just bear with me just a few more minutes here. We'll give everybody time to get in and we'll get started. Because I know some goes to different lives on Monday. So just let me know that you're here when you come in. Little Miss Girly is hopped up, so she may pop up here and say hi to everyone. She's giving me the weird look, like she's getting ready to do something she's not supposed to. Hey, Janet. How are you? Can you guys hear me okay tonight? I hope so. Hopefully tonight you can hear me better. And hopefully we won't have to, good. Hopefully we will not have to restart the live like we did last time. And hopefully Miss Thing won't step on the magical buttons. Either. She's looking at me like, you talking about me? I'm doing good. It's kind of slow today at work, so I'm just thankful that it was time to get off. Hey, Trina, how are you? I was supposed to work all day Saturday, but it was a slow day. It's only made us work 2.5 hours, so I'm glad that it didn't work. You get used to those 3 days weekend, and when they make you work one, it throws you off on the loop. It sure does me, that's for sure. It can definitely when you're sitting there just waiting. It makes it drag so bad, especially where I work 10-hour shifts. It really drags. Hi, how are you? Hi, Pat. I know I don't have her email address, Mary. I sure don't. If you hear a lot of racket, our buddies over there playing with her toy. I got her one of those round 3-tire toys that the balls go around in a circle and they make that little jingling noise. That's what she's playing with right now. Okay, that's good, Tara, that you're going to do that for me. That's awesome. That is awesome. That has a bad glare on it. There we go. Trying to figure out when I can put my videos that has my word of the year on it. Other than my big binder. She beat you to it, Judy. Hi, Gretchen. How are you? We're going a few more minutes to get in. Then we'll get started. No, we haven't done anything yet. We're just giving everybody time to get in, because I know they go to other lives on Monday before they come to mine. Adopted you all. Hi, Brandy. I seen your video and I did get your emails. I did reply to one of them, Janet. Oh no. Oh, Mary. I'm already got one. I can't have no more. I'm sorry. It was Mary's fault. Got my little note sheets here because I didn't. They're cute. They are. They are very cute when they're that small. If you have a mother that takes care of them good. They're really cute. You can't tell this one wasn't took care of one little, ain't been taken care of one little bit. Then they grow up, yeah. Hi, Matthew. How are you? No, just one dog. No, we haven't rode anything yet, Tara. We're waiting on. Oh, you had a zoo. Okay. No, we're not rode anything yet. I'm gonna give everybody a few more minutes and then we'll get started because some of them comes in from other lives. So we'll give them a few more minutes before we get started. And then we'll finish because we'll be finishing this today, so I want to make sure everybody's here for it. She has been doing good. She's a little bit hyper. You may hear her rambling around in here. She's playing with her toys right now. But she's doing good. She's keeping me entertained. And it seems like when I try not to get her in a video, she pops in on me. So with the one Friday, I thought she was. Dana's live is over. I was over there before I came over here. Okay. I thought she was asleep when I was recording my hop video for the financial goals video for Friday. And she pops right in on me. I was like, oh, girl. Munchy. That's a cute name. I was just watching the hot video because I was putting cards in just because it is a long video. I tried to shorten it as best as I could, but I add chapters in it in case somebody wanted to flip around, they could. And I done a thumbnail to separate from each section to help me get to that point, but some of them are blacked out. So if you see something, see a black screen for just a moment on Friday's video, don't worry. It's something to do with the editing app I had. I did receive a warning about it, but I thought I went back to correct everything. And it was just being a pain. But it's ready to go for Friday. Okay, well, since I don't think anyone else is, well, they may come in later. If they do, I will just leave this sitting here so they could see what the last row was. So let's go ahead and get started. If anyone wants to do this, it is linked in my Ko-Fi shop, which is always linked in my description. Just let me know. All right. Salem, you want to come do this? No, she's too busy playing. And once I roll this dice, watch her pop up here. Here we go. Well, that didn't load. So, see, I told you once I wrote it. we got a 3. So 3 is going in. Well, let me write this one down before I forget, Janet, and I'll show it to you. Last week's rose was, okay, just let me know when you come back from the ad. What are you doing, Salem? You gonna sit there all night? Is it like bothering you? You silly, really. You silly. So last week's rose was a 2 and a 3. Wait, now you're gonna. Oh. Hey, now, don't be doing that. Sorry, she's not. Okay. So last week's rose was 2 and a 3. Janet. You cannot have that. That's my drink. In case my neck gets dried, sister. So all together, oh, you're welcome. I meant to send you a message from that video. I totally forgot. Let me see. All right, there we go. We'll make sure everything's facing correctly. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we saved $18 this time. That is awesome. So ring that bell. All right. So we'll add this into my big envelope after the live and put my dollar in the ding 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 after the live. What are you doing? She's over here doing flip flops on the floor. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So I'll leave that sitting there in case anyone comes in later and needs to see it. And let me share my screen because we're starting to finish our box. You're one short. Oh no. One short. Well, if I need to, I can mail you $1. I don't know how long it will take to get there, but well, it wouldn't take me a day or two because the way the mail runs to your P box, it wouldn't take me long. All right, now we're getting ready to do something important, so you have to sit down and you have to behave yourself, madam. Okay, can we do that? I'm gonna put this over here in case someone comes in and we need to share them what we wrote. You'll find one somewhere. No, you can't have my ink pen, especially since it's opened. I broke down and I'm drinking a soda. I need something a little bit more than water tonight, so that's the reason why I got soda. And it's flat now since the little girl knocked it off my desk. I wouldn't talk about a little girl, would I? You got her. All right. So last week we Canva, yes, you can do it on a phone or a tablet. I tell you right now, it's easier to be done on a tablet because the screen is bigger. But you are able to use the Canva app to create these too. It just takes a little bit more because you're using your fingers instead of mouse, unless you can get a mouse to connect to your tablet. Now this one will link to my tablet if I need to because it's Bluetooth. It's charging right now, and that's the reason why it's on a cord. Normally I have it loose. Yeah, it's a lot smaller. To me, I don't know. I like a little bit room when playing. I'm trying to explain. When working in Canvas, that's the reason I always do mine on a computer, but you can do either one. Works just really fine. It's just that it just takes a little bit to get used to with adjusting your boxes and stuff. So last week we started this, and this week we're going to try to finish this for everyone. This is the summer box that we're working on. Yes, that was the last row for this savings challenge. So if you did like I did, we saved $18. It was the last row. So next week, I was going to ask you guys what you want to do. Yeah. We're not going to talk about postage. But next week, since we'll be starting a new challenge, do you want to work on the box that we're creating now together, or do you want to create another small challenge like this next week to start saving on? Just let me know. If you want to think about it, that's fine. We will still bring about 6 dollars at a time and keep going till we run out of money. So we wouldn't do no more $6 at a time until we finish the box. What are you doing? No, don't be messing with that. I need to put that up. You can play with the plastic if you want to. I need to put that up. That's to clean your bows out with, missus. So just let me know what you think. You like this one? Okay. We can do the save the box together. The summer box together. If you want to. It's no problem at all. Because we're going to finish it tonight anyways. Alright, so box it is. Sorry, I'm trying to have to re-situate my keyboard, my laptop here. There we go. Alright. Sounds good. Everyone's good. And of course, if it's bring what you can, if $6 is too much for your budget, break it. All means break it down to where it fits your budget. Please do. I don't want to force anybody to save something that's not in their budget. Because, we all have different budgets and that we're working on. So what I'm going to do is first, because we need a couple more of the A6s, I'm just going to hit duplicate here because we want everything to match. And I'm going to turn it straight up and down. Hi, Lisa. It's okay. It's okay. I'm glad to see you're able to join us tonight. I'm going to the fridge. Does anybody want anything while I'm up? I think I'm set, Mary. Thanks for asking. Donuts. Need some water? Cold iced tea. Now y'all can keep that tea. I don't do the tea. You all can keep it. I don't do the tea. You ate the last one. Oh no. Okay, so we done summer food and we done 4th of July. Let's see. I see it is different from ours, but I just don't. I mean, even from like north to south United States, it's fixed different too. Like the further south you go, it's different from what we fix it here, and then what Michigan and New York, them places fixes it. It's totally different too. But I don't know. I just never did really have the taste for it, so I don't know. But no, that's why I said about coffee. I'm starting to drink mocha coffee, so it is cool. So, and I'll tell you something else that's different. It's hot chocolate. Now, I'm really big on hot chocolate, and when I go to new places, especially if they got a specialty hot chocolate, this girl tries it. I'm new to community. What is the difference between a mini, tiny, and a micro? How about summer sports? Summer sports, okay. We can do that. We can do sports. I thought maybe doing one for vacation, beach theme. Okay, so the difference between a mini, a tiny, and a micro is one, the size. A mini is a A6, which is this. It's a 6x3, and the mounts are low, like 1 through 4. Or they'll have them blanks where you can choose your own mount for each one. So that's the mini. A tiny is a little bit smaller. And do I even have a tiny to show you? Hang on, let me get my tiny and micro are about the same. It's just the size and how many like little circles that is on each one. That's really the only difference. A lot of people with the micros and tinies. I know Janet does it. I got mine written out or not. Let me see if I do. What did I wrote? I wrote a 3 tonight, Misha, and so all together we saved 18 if you did like I did. Hey, Tanya, how are you? I hope you're not getting any storms tonight, Tanya. We're on a severe thunderstorm tonight. Watch tonight too. So far, knock on wood, nothing has come. But Tanya is my partner, my Kentucky partner in crime. She's on the West Kentucky, and I'm on the southeastern. No, I don't have them to show you. But these, let me get her off because I'm afraid she's going to hit the magical. These is what we consider minis. Okay, they're just small, small mounts. Hi, Andrea. That's okay. For those who just coming in and doing the channel with challenge with us, we rolled a 3 tonight, so altogether it's $18. So if you're just coming in, we rolled a 3 and we already done with it. The minis, a lot of people use dimes and stuff with it, but the macros are a little bit smaller. But the mini, the tinies and macros about the same. It's just the size difference, honestly. And you can really just put whatever amount you have available. And give me just a second here. I know a way I can share what a mini looks like. So bear with me just a moment. Because I do have some available in my Etsy shop. Let me go. Here we go. We'll do the pickup one since Janet is in here. So I'm going to end this for just, not in the live, but in the, okay, share again. Oh, new tab. No. Why isn't she showing it? Oh. Entire screen. There we go. All right. So this is what a tiny looks like, or a micro. They're about the same size. All right. Yeah, I'm over it too, Tanya. I'm over the weather. Okay. I see. It's sacrilegious in the South. Sorry, I'm just catching up because I was trying to look at the challenge to show her. They are here and they are booming. So hopefully you won't get too bad. Hi, Andrea. And let's see. Did I miss him there? Misha came in. Hi, Misha. Hi, Minnie. That's 18. So oh wow. $62. Wow. Hi, Donna. Oh no, forgot to charge it. That's been me, Tanya. Well, that's okay if it's prop money. You always can switch it out when you're able to. Didn't hold hostage. Having really bad vision day. I'm sorry to hear that. So I'm going to close my eyes. Good night, Pat. I hope you feel better. Um, pretty good, Misha. That's good. Okay. I think I'm all caught up now. So, who was that asked that question? I hope that explains the difference between the three. Is this really the size and the amount of circles on a challenge? It's really the only difference. And you choose the amount that best fits your budget. That's the difference between the micros, the tinies, and the minis. I'll get the words out here in a minute. I'll get the things out. Thank you, Donna B, for liking the video. Yes, thank you. All right, so we're going to do this summer sports for this one. Yeah, the ties came from Janet over my Martin Homestead. She has a whole thing about it. Where is the challenge we are saving? Oh, it's right. The Gnomies, the save with the Gnomies ones. Oh, you need to know where it's at. It's in my coffee shop. Hang on just a second. Let me get the link for you. One moment. Let me get the direct link. I should have already had this posted for you guys. I'm sorry. Tonight has been a busy night for me. After I got off from work, I went in trying my best to add how do I share this? Copied. Try my best to get here's the link. There's the link directly to it. I'll go ahead and pin it also. Just in case somebody else needs it. It's up there on top now. And then I watched my video for Friday for the financial hawk. And I had a real cute idea for dividing up the sections. It worked for the first part, but didn't for the second. It's all blacked out. So in the description, I added chapters. That way, if you wanted to skip around, you could. You didn't have to watch the whole thing because it is kind of long. What am I doing? That needs to say down here. All right, so we're gonna go over here to elements, and we're gonna put summer sports to see what we get. So what we have decided, Misha, for next week is we're going to be working on the saving box that we're creating now. We're going to bring around $6 next week, and we just keep going to run out of money. And we'll just keep going each week. It is consuming process, but I use TubeBuddy, Andrea, and it's real easy to do it with TubeBuddy because when you go down, it'll say add. It puts it's real easy with TubeBuddy because it'll have a little a section where you can click add chapters, and then you just put in where you want it. Yeah, I used TubeBuddy, and so because TubeBuddy, now I'm not affiliated, blah blah blah, not associated with TubeBuddy. Let me tell you that, per guidelines of YouTube. But for those who are creators, now if you get if you're under 1,000, you do get a discount if you pay for it. Now you don't have to. You get so much a month for free that you can do with it. But it helps you do like your search engine for your tags and stuff. Hi, Laura Bell. Laura, how are you? It makes it really easy. Laura, did you ever figure out how to speed up your videos while you're coloring? Because I know you had a question about that a couple weeks ago. I know you use Filmora. I think you still do. Do you still use Filmora? Yes. Okay. So what I'll do is, because I do it all the time. I'll make a short little video for you, and I'll send you a link to it, so it would be unlisted. That way you can watch it and how to figure it out. And I'll email it to you, the link to it, how to figure it out. It's real simple. It's just um, you have to know where to look, because where they keep doing these updates, it makes it hard to find everything. Okay, sorry guys, I totally got squirreled, but I'll do that for you, and that way you can know how to do it. It's real simple once you figure it out. Hi Cecilia, how are you? Um, let's see. Did I miss anything else before? And if anybody else uses Filmora and needs to know how to do that, just let me know, and I'll also send you a link to it. Oh, Andrea. Thank you, sis. You didn't have to, but thank you. How do you move the box around once you have made the challenges? Okay. So once you have made the challenge, have Veronica the way you want to. All you do is you highlight the challenge with everything in it. Okay. And it'll say group up here when you do this. Down here, you'll see this little circle. You can move it up and down, or you can move it sideways. Now, if you wanted to move the whole challenge to like a different position, you just click on it, and then you're able to drag it wherever you need to do it. So it's oh, thank you, Judy. Welcome, Judy and Andrea. Now, after the live, be sure to go into my community tab. I see perks. Ah, Andrea, I'm going to get you, girl. Go into the community tab, and you'll see a link for this month's freebie. You already know. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I really appreciate it. And two, I am running a sale, 5% off, but members gets 10% off. There's a link for that also. Because Andrea gifted 10 memberships to 10 different people. So if your name is green, that's the reason why. She gifted you a membership. So thank you very much. So that's what happened. So. But oh, thank you, Lisa, for joining. So does that explain? Was it Minnie? Is who asked that question? Does that help you understand how to move everything around? I guess was it Minnie who asked that question? You've been playing this again with Cecilia. Oh, Cecilia. I'm sorry, but that's how you do it. It's just highlight everything, and you can move it wherever you want to. It might help if I hit the right page here. Okay, so let's go into summer sports. And I'm so glad that this volume is working tonight. It's okay. I already had 2 squirrels tonight, so one more ain't gonna hurt us. One more ain't gonna hurt us. All right, let's see. Soccer's a good one, but that might. Let's see. We could do tennis. That's a good one. And I'm going to make, can I change? Yes. So anytime you download like a black image and it has this little color up here, you're able to change the colors. The squirrels are running wild tonight. So I think I'm going to make it, let's see. We'll make it green. No, I don't like that against that. Let's see. We'll make it brown. It looks a little bit better. Oh, thank you, Laura Bell. You saying thank you too? Now leave my ring light alone, ma'am. They need to be able to see everything. And I do have some member-only videos, and two, you get early access to videos too. Because I always record Friday for the upcoming week, so you get early access to everything too. All right, so let's go back to elements. Do summer sports. Well, let's do. What is this one with all the different? Now, Miss Dulon, I know you want to. Okay, guys, I'm gonna turn that off. Y'all don't quit. I'm gonna turn it off. Y'all don't quit. Which is, I think it's too late now. Anyway, start it off because the live's already happening. But thank you, Laura, for that. To it. Well, I do this to support others. This is my way of getting back, is showing you guys how to do all this on Canva. By the way, go check out Janet's video from today. Me, her, and Mary's been working on something, so go over and check that out. Hey, no, excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. She's trying to ring the other little bell I have over here. She's learned the bell thing. She loves to play with the bell, and bad part is she's been doing it like at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I asked her because she gets up here and plays, so I'm asleep. Can you do it? Can you ring the bell for him? You ring the bell for him? Say thank you for all the memberships. Come on, you're bad at it. Can you do it? Of course, no, she won't do it. You gonna do it? Huh? You gonna do it? No, you don't think you're gonna do it? Of course you don't. I know it's not. Well, it kind of is. It's in August, Lisa. I know it's more of. My defense, it kind of is, Lisa, just a little bit, but yeah, it's more of a. Um, more of a fall. Now leave the bell on. You can play with it. Just there she goes. She did that time for everybody. Uh, that's why Heron will not. After waiting for 6 weeks Saturday. Oh, another cat, a little kitten. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thank you, Tara. Whoop. No, hey, now. Okay, she's gonna. All right, so we got. Let's see. Well, what are you gonna be if I put a basketball? Lisa, are you gonna picky about that? Because if I switch that out for this one, is that gonna be okay? We play street ball. Yep, that's true too. So I'm gonna switch it out. Yeah. Unfortunately, if you have real bad allergies, unfortunately, the hair and stuff. Baseball, yeah. So I'm gonna switch these two out. And I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Here, and we'll grab the baseball one. Now, I'm not too big on baseball, to be honest. I really don't watch baseball that much, to be honest. We're doing how many images per page? 5 images? Okay. Right? Yeah, 2 and 3. So I need a couple more. Surfing is a summer sport. Swimming, yeah. Surfing, yeah. It's a summer sport. At least down here it is. Now I don't know about Canada. Yeah. Well, the closest. Well, we do have a baseball team here. We have a couple of baseball teams here. Like the Kentucky Legends, which is the UK University of Kentucky baseball. Now, baby girl, she got to go when she was second or third grade, she got to go watch. They just had brought the team back. I got to go to watch that. And bless her heart, that one of the baseball players hit a foul ball. And luckily her helper was there because her helper seen the ball coming. She reached out to block it. It bounced off her hand and hit baby girl right above one of her eyes. And she had a red spot forever. And the baseball player felt so bad that it hit her in the head. They checked her out. She was fine. Nothing wrong with her. But the gentleman that hit the ball came over and signed the baseball for her. So we got that. We got it somewhere put up for her as a collector's item. She said, "Well, so she every once in a while talk about it." Water skiing here. Okay. Oh no. I hate to hear that about the cat from his clothes. It's real beach volleyball, yeah. Um Golf on TV. Yeah, golf. I'm never getting golf either. All right, so there's that one. I need to surfing. No, around here, they also do on the lakes. They'll hook up the inner tubes to the boats, and you have to hang on because they go pretty fast, and they'll take you through the lakes on the inner tubes. That's what they do around here. Let's see. Well, I already got a surfing. I don't want to do a sports drink. Snowboarding is really not a summer. I don't know about badminton. Snacks to watch them too. Lots of trees. Meet the neighborhood. Cornhole. Yeah, cornhole's a good one. Well, we play cornhole every once in a while. I think that's a roller skink, though. I don't think that's cornhole. Oh, we could add a beach ball. That can be our fifth one. There we go. All right, so let's add the circles. So I'm just going to go back up here and just move them around. To where they make sense. Hawking, yes, hawking. Do I have one for hawking? There's baseball. Well, Maybe. I don't see one for hiking. There's bicycle. I don't see. Okay, I'm going to switch out the beach ball and let's put the swimmer in here. Maybe. If they don't look too awkward being down there. Be looking in the Kentucky caves. Now, the girls has been to Mammoth Cave, but I haven't been myself. I'm wanting to go. I kind of want to go during. They used to. Now I don't know. I think they still do this. Tanya might know. Um, yes, we do have amazing spots here in Kentucky to go hiking. Um, they have during Christmas. They have one of the caves that you can drive through, and they have it all decorated with Christmas lights. Tony, do you still know if they still do that? And if you cross, we highly encourage you not to. Yeah. Some I'll tell you this. Lot under Louisville, yes, that's a good one. And then the Kentucky Horse Park, they have their Christmas lights. That's really cool too to go to. Um, they used to turn the lights off on one of the tours in Mammoth Cave, so you can see how dark it is down there. So if you if you if you claustrophobic or anything, I wouldn't. They do have handicap if you have like someone that can't really walk very far, don't like steps. They do have the handicap tours too, so that is a possibility. That is bugging me about the hiking because I don't see one. So I think we're going to stick with the swimming. But yes, we do have Cumberland Gap is a good one to go to for hiking. Uh, when you go up to the top, you can. I think it's 3 states. I know for sure. It's Kentucky, Virginia, and Tennessee. And you at one point you can see all 3 of them at once, and you can actually tell which state's which. River Gorge is a good one too. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna have to scoot you up a tad. And I'm going to put this right here so we don't get it confused with the swimmer. Underneath that a little bit. There we go. Looks better. Mud once and overnight stay in a cave. You lost a shoe. It is possible some of those, especially if they still have water standing in them. Oklahoma, West Virginia, and Seneca Rock. Yes, Virginia is a real pretty place to go to. No, thank you. River Gorge, it's a good one. Um, oh goodness, what's that one called over there by Slade? Natural Bridge is another good one to go to. It's actually uh, it can 2 mountains connect by rock. That's a good one to go to too. Um, plenty of places if you're taking notes. Well, Andrew, if you come to one of them, let me know and I can meet you up. We can go hiking. I can meet up with you because either one, most of those are not too far from me. Natural Bridge is, yeah, it's gorgeous, especially early spring, fall when the leaves are turning. It's beautiful. Cont- Early spring when everything's changing over, it's really good. I'm just looking at a running event in River Gorge, I think. Okay. Now, I'm not quite ready for the running just yet. I'm getting there, but okay, so we're going to make this one. We'll put that there. I'll make this one too. That there. I'm just copying and moving the numbers down. That's all I think I'm doing. And 30. Okay, so we got the sports done. So what we're going to do, hotel with AC. Well, you could do a camper, get your RV. You can still do that. But if you're like me, uh, don't want to go to the cave at night or be in North Pacific. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is copy the images and we're going to take them and we're going to put them down here in our little squares. Kind of center it a little better. And we're going to see, does that have a number? It does. It's 1, so it's the ones are what we're doing. Yeah. So for the ones, we're doing times 2. So I'm just going to copy the times 2, which makes it $2. Just save. Kind of center that a little better. Glamping, yes. Oh, we're just playing around with Canva right now. We're making a savings box that we're going to start next week saving together. And I don't know if you're doing this with us, but we finished up this one tonight. The last row was a 3, so total $18 saved. With the door open. Mary. No, we used to could do that, but I can't do it now with her because she would get out on me. But yes. Now, we used to, when we was little, get our sleeping bags and sleep on the front porch. Because it was covered porch anyways, and sleep out there. That was our camping back in the day. Okay, so next is these, and this is going to be a roll and save. So let me make this smaller enough. And paste, roll and save. I'm going to center it. When I'm talking to the kids about renting 2 camping sites next to each other, one for Chad and one with a cabin for me. Now we do have a lot of parks here in Kentucky. You can rent cabins. I know in Tennessee you can rent cabins too, over in the Smoky Mountains. And that's a really pretty place. But you do pay a lot of fees with those. So if that's something you're interested in, check out those fees, because not only do you pay cabin fees, but you pay like cleanup fees and all that. So that's a roll and save. I got that one. What's the next one? It's the baseball, and that's a saved amount. So save the amount. Let me go ahead and just add a couple more. Make it a little bit easier on me. When the kids were little and also had a cabin in the woods. Oh, cabin in the woods, I love that. 7-room with some massive air mattresses, mention of tents. um, there was one place that the family rented. I can't remember. It was Cliffview or something like that. I can't remember. But the cabin itself upstairs, it had like 20 bunks, twin beds in it that 20 people could stay in it. And what they used it for, Veronica or a movie all over it. Just a little side note, if you're out in the woods and you think you hear something, you really don't. I'm just saying, you really don't. So the Appalachian, oh, you can do a Google search, YouTube search on some tales about the Appalachian area, about what the do's and don'ts when staying in the woods. I wouldn't recommend anybody watching those before going camping. No, I'm gonna say. What was that? That was two, and so that's a saving them out. Save them out. Right. I'm gonna make that a little bit. Oh, that's fine. Like that. Oh, oh, come on. Work with me. There you go. Kevin, I like that movie, The Cabin Woods. I just didn't agree. Well, I'm not gonna. I don't know who has seen the movie Cabin Woods, but I don't agree with. I mean, has everybody seen it here? Before I go into detail, yeah, ignore Janet. Ignore the voices. Uh, where because I want to see in Alabama, know where her mom lives. There's some old Indian burial graves up in there. And sometimes you think you hear stuff, but we'd say, no, we don't hear stuff. Just saying. Or far-fetched. Yeah, well, I just didn't like the how they killed some people off. That's all I want to say. I mean, some of those creatures, I mean, didn't make no living sense. That's all I'm gonna say about that movie. Uh, I'm not really big scary movie watcher, but I did see that one. I don't know, that one just didn't suit me. And the ghost ship, I don't know if anybody's seen that. I didn't like how that ended either. All right, so that's a rolling save. All right. Hi, Fiona. How are you? And it was beautiful. We did have a bear on the porch looking at fish when we, yeah, uh, bears and voices. Yeah, I was keeping them. uh, yeah, yeah. Sometimes the voice in the head gets good vibes, but these are not coming for your head. Oh no. Maybe the weekend, the Monday Night Live before Halloween. I don't know which one that is. I can tell you some stories from my neck of woods, horror stories. Some that make one is kind of silly, but well, it's not really silly, but it kind of matches one of the stories from Disney, anyways. But yeah, I can tell you some Appalachian stories, especially when you're a young couple next to you. Oh no. All right, so we're going to make one more of these. And then we'll make like a game to go with it. They're not going to get you. Okay, so we got. Let's do this one vacation thing, like beach or summer vacation. Trying to get us in the mood here. Vacation. Let's see what it brings. Bye, school. Hello, pool. Let's see this one. This is going to be Andrea when she gets retired. She's going to be on the beach somewhere. Turn off the television really loud. Oh no. I'm sorry, but sometimes the televisions cannot drown out certain noises. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And let's see, what is this? Vacation, holiday, best trip. We'll use this one. Representing road trips. As you know, you have to have road trips during the summer. What does that say? I can't read that. Let's wait. We already got a beach thing up there. Let's do. Bang it on the wall. Oh, Misha. That rings that song in my head. A minute, man. Oh my goodness, you got. Well, this really took a turn. Cruise ship. Okay. Let's see if we can find a cruise ship. For those who are maybe going on a cruise ship. There's a boat, but we want a cruise ship. Let's just do this. Summer cruise. There we go. There's a cruise ship. She's done. a squad car, and you only can say 6 words. What do you say? Did you hide the body? Oh, the pineapple. Is that what you guys are talking about? Oh, oh my goodness. My dad asked me, well, actually, no, it was my mom asked me about the pineapple deal on a cruise ship being upside down. That was a weird conversation to have. Oh, what that meant. Talking about somebody's face turn red. Yeah, we did. We took a bad turn. Maybe we all get ready for a summer vacation. We're getting slap happy. Uh, uh, you did not. Oh no, goodness. All right, let's try to find something else here to add to this. Well, we can do the little airplane. That's be a good one. Second one is now apparently too. Now, if you turn it upside down in your buggy, it means the same thing. Like when you're grocery shopping. I'm like, now you can't help that if you're stacking stuff up and it falls. I mean, you can't help that. True story about. Oh no, Tanya. Actually, yeah, we're all gonna lose 10 pounds. Well, I need to lose an extra 10 pounds before May, anyways. That's my goal. So maybe I'll lose it tonight. I don't have to worry about it no more. That's the month. Uh, uh, let's see. Well, we can do summer camp. Well, that's not really. Oh, I don't think I want to do summer camp. And we gotta. Now we have to do a car in here. Just have to that little RV. Since we was talking about one earlier. There we go. Uh, okay, let's try to reel it in. Let's scroll back. Oh goodness. Uh, I don't have any pineapples on here, do I? No, I don't. Okay, I'm safe. Uh, oh goodness. You know, guys, I mean, it's good to laugh about stuff like that. I mean, come on. It's just us girls talking anyway. I forgot Matthew is on here. He probably already left us. It's like, it's just getting too, too deep. Forget the fake. Oh, goodness. You guys. Oh, my goodness. This one's definitely for the books for sure. This one is for the books. Oh, no, Tony. Just a swinging. Oh, oh, goodness, my stomach's hurting. I'm laughing so much. I am losing those extra 10 pounds. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Lisa. You don't know. Uh, maybe what we should do, the ones that's got channels, is maybe like sometime like this week or next week, just put a random pineapple in one of our videos. Well, mine will have to be next week, and just see if everybody catches it. I don't know. We might get in trouble with YouTube. The pineapple. There we go. Anytime you find one, you have to say $1 or something. Oh. By the way, it's easy to do. All you have to do is just put it if put it in Canva, do like a um YouTube thumbnail or Instagram post where it's a small one and put a pineapple in it, then download it to whatever device you're using and then upload it into your editing software and you can adjust it that way. Just a heads up. Judy. Judy, that's too funny. Forget the hidden Mickeys to the big pineapple. Oh, goodness. Oh. Now, tomorrow I'm going to be watching everybody's videos to see if somebody puts pineapple in it. Now, I'm not doing it this week because mine's already pre-recorded for this week. So I'll be going looking this week for mine. I don't know, Mary, who came up with the idea. It's just one of those things. Oh, strong fruit in that movie. Oh. All right, so let's get this moved down here. Center it. Now, this one, did I have any number in it? No, so this is a roll and save. Now, when I did the roll and save for this, I'm going to be doing a D3, so that we won't have so much. Yeah, someone researched it. Just figure out what it meant, but I don't know how it got started, to be to be honest, I don't know. Is on Dylan. You know how things are going. Yeah, it's coming along slowly. Slowly, it's coming along. But that's okay. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to do like a little game to put it on the back, last page. Let's see, that one is a 1, so that's times 2, which means it just be $2. So don't worry, Judy, it's not going to break the bank. I know you mentioned it. It scares you when it has those time 2s in your video. In the 50s, over the village in Florida. Yeah, broken ribs. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mom. To make him. I know the ribs just ain't no joke when you break them. That's for sure. All right, I need how many more? 1, 2, 3 more, right? Yeah. Okay. No, not that one. I need this one. Thank you. It's probably to be honest, it's probably been around longer. It's just now coming out more. To be honest, so the 50s is probably about right. I'm luggage to close it. Oh no, I hate that for you, Marty. I really do. About let's see, 12 or 13 years ago, we was in a really bad car accident, and both my parents broke their ribs, and it took them forever to heal up. Mm. Offended because they thought that she was inviting them. Oh, oh goodness, Brandy. Okay, good night, Mary. I hope you have a good night. We're about done here, anyways. Yeah, let's try to get back to business so we won't make her hurt anymore. Oh, I hate that. I really do. Ship is 2, so that's going to be save the amount. And I'll have this all printed out by next week. Now, if you're doing this along with us on the weeklies, you don't have to print out all the little squares if you don't want to. You can just print out the regular pages. That way, save you on printer paper, because I'll have it all printed. For those who are leaving after tonight's live, I'll have it in my coffee shop for you to get. Let's see, this one is roll and save. And what's the next one? The bus or the RV, what do you want to call it? Winnebago. Yeah, save them out. Oh no, Fiona. Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. Have a good night. Not in Toronto anymore. What do I do with my drink? There it is. All right. Do you guys want to add a game or just leave it at these 4 pages? Because we can add a game if you want to. Yes, I can do that. Hang on. Let me just stop sharing for just a second. That way I can get a good picture of it. All right. If you'll focus. There you go. Just let me know when you get the screenshot. Catch-all? Okay, we can do a catch-all. Did you get it, Rose? Thank you. Okay. All right, so we can do a catch-all. So I'm just going to add another. Oh, no, I did that wrong. So delete that. Now, if you actually add a page and it's, oh, and I didn't even show you what I'm doing. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm doing. Cecilia. Okay. Just for sure to make boxes with the mounts. Okay, we can do that. We'll make that into a catch-all. So if you add a page, but this page is not where you want it to be, these arrows here, you're able to move it where you want it. So I need it between this one and the other page. So I'm just going to hit the up button. Oh, wait a minute. You might have if I get over here where you can guys see what I'm talking about. I was looking at the wrong page. Just hit the up button, and now it's where I need it to be. So that's just this little note on what to do. All right, so we're going to make, so we're going to go over to elements, and we're going to get the shapes. We're going to get a square. We're going to make this 6 inches long, which is A6. Whoop, too big there. And then 3 inches wide. Okay. You're welcome, Tara. And I'm going to put a border. Going to make it green like the rest of them. Make them this little line here, make it a little bit thicker. And I'm going to change this to white. Okay. So we're going to make this straight up and down. So just click on the box. And we're going to change it to 90 degrees for now. Once we get it made, we'll slant it back and it will fit right in here. Okay. And I need to curve my ends a little bit. And that's this little corner rounder to make sure. I need to make it a little bit thicker to match. There we go. All right, so let's go. Let's see. Let's just type in summer and see what we get. Add a game and a catch-all. Well, we can make a okay. Go back to see all. Come on. All right. Sorry, Canva's acting up. All right. I'm going to bring summer here because it's going to be a catch-all. Oh, that's the same summer. So let's switch that out. Let's switch that out. What are you doing, madam? You don't need to be in my ink pen tray. Stinker. Okay, we'll put some right here. And we'll put, let's put this down. No, that won't look right. Let's put this one down here. In the corner. I'm going to center it a little bit. Okay, Tara. All right, so we're going to go back up to here in elements. We're going to go back to shapes, and this is where you make your little boxes. Just make it the size that you want it to be. You can make it as big or small as you want. We're going ahead and put a border. Make it the same color, green, to match, and then make the white, inside white. And then what we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do 3 beside of each other. So we're going to put another box. Another box. And so to make sure these all stay in the right spot, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight all 3. And so you can see that it's been grouped together. So we're just going to hit the plus sign. And if you'll let me grab a hold of it, and I'm going to put it underneath it. Like this. Can I get another? And so this is going to be a catch-all. I'm not going to put too many spaces in here. So let's see how this looks. We're just going to do it like this. So there's our catch-all. So like if we have any loose, like if we have a dollar or 2 left, we can come in here and put it in the box. All right, so with the catch-all, we're not going to put no numbers in it. But if you was going to add a number in it, all you would do is go up here to your text section, select the type of text you want. I always do the heading first. Then you can come up here and you can select the style that you want to use. Now, just to show the person who asked this, I'm going to use Comic Scan. And I'm going to say 1. Okay. First, I'm going to double highlight it because I want it to match the colors for the box. So I'm going to go up here to the A, and I'm going to change it to the green that matches. Then all you do is just take it and you just put it in the center of the box. So that's how you add the numbers inside of the box. Now, these boxes, you technically could just type in 1. And it shows, But to be honest, that's kind of small, at least for my eyes. So I always like to just hit the text and add it into the box, okay? For the person who asked that question. If I was going to turn this into the game, you could make this like this be your start, this will be your finish, and you can just put numbers inside of here, and you could just go like a snake, like a S, to make it into a game if you wanted to. It's very easy to do a game in these challenges. Just really what you prefer to do. So who was it that asked that question? I got to take care of the notes. Is this Cecilia? Okay, yeah, it was Cecilia. So Cecilia, does that help you understand how to do the boxes? Okay, good night, Lisa. Thanks for being here. Glad to see you. Yeah. You telling Lisa bye? Okay. Thank you for telling Lisa bye. I don't know if you heard Lisa, but she told you bye. Yes, okay. So it's very simple, and the games are the same way. You just move the boxes the way you want them to go. If you go back to the one we made the Rolling into Summer, I'll show you how to make that game too in these lives. There's always some kind of game, one in the lives, at least once a month. So we may not do it this time, but next we try to do one game per month in these lives. At least I try my best to. Now leave my ink pens alone. You don't need to get into my markers or my pencils. I know it's getting bedtime for you. All right, so I'm going to remove this one because we're not needing it. Needing it, if I can talk. And so now, since I want it to fit on the other page, all I'm going to do is just highlight everything. When you do this, make sure it is all highlighted, because I was trying to make a tracker earlier for something, and for some reason when I copied it, the top box of the box did not copy itself over to where I needed to. So I had to sit there and do the whole thing over. I'm like, man, like, why? All right, so I'm going to sit right here, and then I need it to go this way. So I'm just going to hit the little round button. Whoop. And I'm just going to scoot this down so where it fits on the page. And I'm going to delete this page because we don't need it no more, because we're done. We're done with the box. So I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to put my name up here on one of these. Whoop, if I could spell my name. I still can't spell it, apparently. I'm putting Mondays. Mondays? Oh, goodness. All right. And I'm going to move this up to a little bit higher. Hi, Susan. I don't know if I said hi to you or not when you came in. I'm sorry if I didn't. Are you welcome, Misha? Hang in there, Susan. Oh, thank you, Tara. All right, so I want to stop sharing for just a minute because I need to download this and upload it into my Google Drive for you guys that's here tonight, and then get it ready to put a coffee shop. All right, so we're doing this. All right. Download PDF standard, just because. Are you ready for bed? I think we got you all wore out. Maybe you'll sleep good tonight. Causal tabs. Oh, thank you, Rose. I need to go through here and I need to put everything on my hard drive because I got too many stuff saved. All right, so Sunday night Summer Box Live. Go into my Google Drive. Well, not email, Google Drive. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're excited. No, we will be doing it starting Monday. We'll be working on it together. So, but you're more welcome. If you want to start it on your own, go right ahead. That's perfectly fine. We'll start it next week for sure. Freebies, Monday Night Live, Summer Light Box Live. Just a second, it's uploading here. Okay, good. Thank you, Andrea. All right. Oh no, I don't need to download it again. I just want to share it. Copy link. I know. Copy link. All right. Here you go. All right, there's the link. If someone would just go ahead and click on it and make sure it downloads correctly for you. Should have 3 pages. Are you welcome? It's working. Yep. Okay. Again, if anybody's watching the replay, as soon as this live post is, I will give me about 5-10 minutes and I'll have it over in my Ko-Fi shop the way you can download it. I do want to mention this. Let me go into my Ko-Fi shop and I'm going to show you something that I'm in all amazed about. Awesome, Janet. You're welcome, Minnie. So you guys know that a lot of that back in the fall we started to save together, the $100 save together. Well, I was looking at this. Let me show you my screen. And let me just show you something. So the one that we just done, the spring one, look at how many of you guys have it. 249 people. That means that if everyone who downloaded this challenge, now this is outside the ones that got it before it was put in the Google into the Ko-Fi shop. That means every one of us that's downloaded so far is going to be 2,400 and $90 saved together. Just saving $100 each person. That amazes me. I was looking at that. I said that is over $2,000 as a community we're saving together. And I want to thank each and every one of you who shows this challenge in your yes, ding ding ding. Sorry, it's just like but I want to thank every one of you that is showing this challenge in your videos, and every one of you that is doing it along with me. This is amazing that we are saving that much together. That is absolutely amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't think it was going to get this big just for starting it out in the fall, but it is really growing. So thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Tanya and Trina. Well, that's fine. You can do it on your own, Tanya. That's perfectly fine. Um, um, I am also going to be doing box challenges too. I didn't mention it yet, but I'm going to be doing one box challenge with my low income savings, and that's going to be for, well, it's going to go into my emergency fund to get that built up. Oh, thank you, Brandy. I'm glad you was able to download them and use them. Oh, yes, we do. Well, yeah, we'll try to do that next week. Rose, we'll try to make the envelope to match it next weekend. Next Monday. In case you don't put them in behind the challenge in your binders. Yeah, they have came very popular. I love doing them too. Saving classes, I'm going to just start in the holidays. Teens and young adults. Oh, saving money. Well, that's awesome, Brenda. Oh, are you welcome, Andrea? You too, Tara. You too. I hope you have a wonderful Easter. I didn't realize it was this coming weekend, and I was looking at the calendar. I was like, oh, I guess it is this weekend, which we'll probably just have a dinner here because the girls are older now. Now, baby girl, well, she's autistic, which I didn't know there was an autistic box until middle of April. But it is Autism Awareness Month, and it's totally slipped my mind this month with everything going on. But hi, Tina. If you scroll up a little bit, there's a link to the challenge that we just made. We made a box challenge together, and we're going to start that next week. It's 15 with disabilities. So, she is 21 now, and she really didn't get diagnosed until she was in school. Back then, they had some things, but of course, they didn't really. You about had to get it fought with it to get it diagnosed and get help with medication and stuff. But I am so thankful for all the technology that they're doing now for with children with those type of disabilities. Games, and he calls it. That's it. Yeah. She really doesn't say anything about getting a job. Well, she receives Social Security benefits. She has to be really careful about that. it was worth the stay. Well, good night, Maria. Mari. I'm sorry. See, I was trying to call you Mari Mary again. I'm sorry. Oh goodness. Um, Good night, Susan. Praying for you. Reach out to me if you need to talk. Um, she but once she got diagnosed, though, we was able to get some help. Unfortunately, though, with the insurance, when she turned 18, her occupational therapy, her speech therapy, all that ended. So she still has some setbacks, but it's to expected with that. So, but the technology now, I don't know if anybody has ever seen them, but they're little tablets about this big, like a 10-inch, 8-inch tablet. Sorry, Salem. And they have pictures of like food and stuff, and the child is able to point at it or touch the button that they're wanting, like they want something to drink, like apple juice. They can click on the juice button, and through the speaker, it tells the person that's with them what they're wanting. And I'm just so amazed with all the technology that they have for that. Doesn't offer much. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. Yeah. I didn't realize. So I haven't started any autism awareness anything this month yet. I don't know if I will be able to with everything I'm focused on, but I'm just thankful for all the new technology and more awareness that's coming about it, because especially for those parents who don't makes too much, but not enough to cover everything. They're over that little threshold, like Medicaid and stuff gives you. There's now more programs coming out to help with those, to help, and I'm thankful for that. Your son's on the spectrum, yeah. She has a mindset or speech of a 6 to 7 year old, but now she's smart. She can tell you like Mario. She can tell you the history of Mario. Star Wars. So for a while, she was nothing but Star Wars. Now she's in the Roblox, so everything's Roblox. But you have to really pay attention to her sometimes when she speaks, because the words don't always come out right. All right. It is 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock. Yes. Oh, that's awesome that he gets Medicaid. That's awesome. She gets Medicaid because where she's on Social Security benefits. We had to fight tooth and nail for her to get that. When she was on it before she turned 18, but when she turned 18, all they want to fight is tooth and nail over it. And we ended up getting a lawyer involved, even though we had all the documentation of everything from all the doctors and um, her counselors at school. And she didn't finish high school. She couldn't make it, um, unfortunately, with everything going on. But finally, and it was right during the vid too, because then they pushed it back more. But I do I have to meet with Social Security once a year just to make sure, tell them that she's not got extra um, income or anything like that. It is so expensive, and some of that, like on and content supplies. Not all insurance covers that. So yeah, you have to fight. But I've got guardianship over it now. So legally I'm responsible for everything. And that was a process to go through too, but we got to go. The counselor that helped us get the guardianship, she said, yeah, every IP is fought. And she told me that she was glad that my daughter had someone speaking out for her because she needs it. It is not here in Kentucky. I'll just tell you the progress. The judge, the lawyer they designated to be over the person to get guardianship, the psychiatrist, the social worker, and if like the parent or whoever's trying to get guardianship is has a lawyer, all 5 people that's involved has to agree on it. If there's one that doesn't agree, you don't get it. And the lawyer explained that to, he said, when baby girl turned 18, he said, normally they'll go ahead and give it to her because you got guardianship. That's like the hardest thing to get because it's more harder to get than power of attorney. And I said, that's what we've been told, but they're here fighting us over it. But thank the Lord, all that was taken care of a couple years ago. So, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I went on a little rant, but it's sad that guardianship is hard to get for people who really need it. Yeah, she got rid up a lot at school too. But when we finally forced them to do the IEP thing, then they was able to modify that to help her. So I'm very thankful that we was able to get that taken care of. And yeah, we was, wasn't we? Yeah. And she's just, baby girl's just now starting to fool around with um, Salem. She picked her up and held her a little bit today. So she's getting used to her. Fiona, head to bed. Thanks for, don't forget to turn your. Good night, Fiona. Yeah, I get it too that they're, because not everybody he's trying to get guardianship of them is doing it for the right reason. So it makes it harder for the ones that actually is. So, yeah, they hit that. It does his crease as he's as she her blah 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 as she learned, but she always had to have a helper there to remind her. This is what we need to be doing. You know, it's so hard. It is. But if you're going through something like that, just keep going. Just keep fighting. It'll go through. It just takes an army sometimes to get to go through. Good night, Rose. Thank you for coming and watching tonight. That is sad, Aisha, you can't even get, um, is your child in school yet? I have mail. What did you do? Tanya. Okay, well, it'll be Friday before I can check my mail. Good night, Tanya. Have a good night. Oh, he's a teenager and he's homeschooled. Uh, does in your state do they have um like social workers that you can talk to see if you can get tested? Here's the thing: as they get older, it's hard to test. They won't hardly test them. It's like they have to be like from 2 to a certain age, or they won't test them. And if you and as a parent, you can tell something it's not right. I mean, we know our child. We know that there's a delay there, something, but we just need documentation to help help us get help for our child. And it sucks when it's a fight. It is. Yeah, she's been by my side. She last night she slept right against my head all night. Well, I'm glad she was able to get caught up, Andrea. See, the it's caused a lot of people to develop a lot of health problems like that. Um, my ex, he got the cough, the the long COVID cough, the long vid cough. I better watch how I say it. Um, yeah, they will. Misha, and Aisha. This might be kind of hard to do in the states that you're in, but look to see if you can find a specialist in behavioral health. You know, you may have to pay a little higher on copay for this. I was lucky able to find someone for her, and she still has a little bit of sleeping problems, but we're getting her straightened out meds. If you're able to find a specialist that is trained in like autistic and mental health um, disabilities like that, they can help you get tested. You may have to wait a couple months to see them because, you know, there's specialists. Look to see if there is one in it. Now, unfortunately, there's only one in our area for like 4 or 5 counties, so it takes once you're in, you got to stay with her. So, um, definitely look into that. That's something to look into. I can't think of the actual term that she is, but I can stop sharing this. I don't need to say that. But she I'll have to look and see what she's actually called. But look to see if there's a mental health specialist in the area. Yeah, she's getting so tired. If you look at her, she can barely keep her eyes open. Yeah. Mission on that one, I would get all the documentation from your therapist and go to the school board and say, this is what the therapist, the doctors, and everybody's saying, but the school is not allowing him to get an IEP to get help. Go to the school board. If that don't help, go to your state representative. Keep going up until you get someone. Someone somewhere will listen to get that. To get it. So extra because he was verbal. Yeah. Well, she is some verbal. Well, she is verbal, but her like she can't say full sentences. Full sentences lots of times, and she mumbles, and she has to really think about what she's saying before she says it for us to understand. Some, unfortunately, some schools won't once they're past a certain grade. You have to really fight them. It's sad that you have to do that, but it is sad. But we have to do that to get our kids the help that they need. All right. So, do anybody else has any questions or anything? You can go look up at them. I'll show you your beautiful eyes. Look here. Look at. Yeah, just keep trying, Misha. Um, and just if you have to, move on up. Someone somewhere will listen. You just keep going up the ladder pole until you get someone. We threatened at one point to go up higher, and they finally listened to us because they was going to write her up for not having her reading points, and that's not a state law that she has to have that to move on to the next grade. So we threatened to get the state on them, and they finally listened. To knocked it off. They was even going to give her detention over it. I said, nope, no, you're not. If she can't do it, she can't do it. Oh, you're welcome, Tara. Yeah, my ribs is hurting too. Yeah, it is very concerning, Andrea. Yeah, just keep pushing. Good night, Tara. We're getting ready to end it here in just a minute. Hmm. Good night, Brandy. Right, it's not always behavioral. Good night, Trina. It's okay, Andrew. Hey, I've been there. I ended up just pulling her out and just homeschooling her and getting her, past a certain grade, but we wasn't able to do the GED because she would never been able to do it. Because basic math, she wasn't able to do it. All right, yeah. Dana's Craft Cove budget is live 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. She goes on Monday night before I do. That's the reason I was trying to wait for one to get over before we started tonight. All right, thank you all for coming. Thank you for all the new members. Be sure for the members to go check out the community tab for your freebies for the month and your 10% off this month on any savings challenges in my Etsy shop. Everyone else, you have 5% off of all my items in the Etsy shop until April the 30th. So if you need those last minute, yes, email me, Aisha. It's Mandy's Budgeting Journey at gmail.com. It's always listed in my description. If you need, email me for any reason, do that. It may, during the day, may take me a minute to reply if I'm working, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Oh, you're welcome, Gretchen. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Donna B. And Girls Trip is positive for fruit. I never want to go watch that. Oh, you're welcome, everyone. Thank you guys for being here. You really make it fun. And I think me and this little girl's gonna call it a night. She's out. She's hiding her face from all the ring lights because I got two on tonight. I got one here and then one here. Yeah. They know that's mine because the state can come after them if they don't keep their power up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. All right. Oh, crud. I forgot the message to Donna tonight. I was going to. Oops. All right. So I'm going to say good night. We'll see you next Monday night live. We'll work on some more stuff and start our box together. Bye. All right. Where's my mouse?